That's right.
0-1, no strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
That one ripped. That's back. Gone. And now it's Mark Vientos. There's the strike. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. That one found hard the other way. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Tyler McGill.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the 4-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw.
He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all
up the middle. McNeil. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's Mike Trout.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Soto nabs it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Christian Walker. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Left-hand hitter waits and delivers outside.
Ball 2.
Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. Outman sizing this one up, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next for the Mets,
Batting
Francisco
the catcher,
Alvarez.
number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean,
0-1.
nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch,
Yep,
a
that
slider
ball went
that
out.
misses outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Snags it for the second out. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball inside.
Just
Ball,
off
that's off
the
the
inside edge. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Walker. The tag, and
On
he's
the tag,
out.
you're out.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Walker. He takes it on his own, and the Dodgers are set down. Back here in L.A., top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Jose Siri. Just
that's out.
missed. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Singled and scored his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, Are you in a broadcast booth or are you a writer? Better keep your eye on the game.
In the air, out towards left center. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's Alex Bregman. McGill back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now the rookie second baseman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight.
That's ball 2.
This guy's feeling it right now.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off. McNeil takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ohtani in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's a ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this
2
count.
balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And that one hit to first. And it stays fair.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout.
1-0.
In the dirt. Vientos aboard here at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. There's one. He's out. On to Freddie. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Walker at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Outside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Siri really on his horse for it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Mike Trout digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that skips in the dirt. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Flied to right his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Soto gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fouled off left side. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman corrals it. 1 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Bregman throws across the diamond. Play is made, 2 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Yamamoto checks the runner. McNeil back on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Two outs. Yamamoto sends her packing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Siri, long run into the gap. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And next for L.A., Will Smith. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Vientos whips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Vientos gets it to first. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Francisco Lindor. New pitcher on now, Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Alex Bregman. McGill back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Hit slowly on the ground. Walker. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Soto. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing. He held up. And 1-1. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Fonda in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Ripped to third. And that takes care of Alonso. So up next for New York, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one.
Walker.
Out to short. Betts. Zips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Slider misses outside.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. McNeil. In plenty of time to first, and Betts is set down. Mike Trout steps to the plate for the Dodgers. McNeil. The throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Just missed. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. That one pulled foul. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Siri in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, at the plate, Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning. Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Popped up. Betts makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. Outlet makes the grab, 2 down. The relay.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up right side. Freeman has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Reaching down and makes the grab. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Has grounded out a couple of times. Fouled off. He was late. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is James Outman. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Number 81, Danny Young.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Tommy Edman trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Up and in. Look out.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And now
2
2-1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's Juan Soto. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Nope. That's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Here's the second baseman.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now a move being made for a bench hitter, Michael Conforto. A runner at first for him, nobody out. McNeil on a second. They get 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Started to swing, held up. Soto really on his horse for it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets